What's up, y'all? Hello? How are y'all? I know it's been a while since I've been on this channel. It's been almost 2 years. The last video I made, I was bald ski, yo. And as you can see, I have this afro. But you see it. But real talk though. Before I get into anything, let's get straight into the point. I know there's a lot of things that are happening that are not so good right now. I mean, you pretty much seen it already on the news, probably on your TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. There's a lot of bad things that are happening, and I can't sugarcoat this. But I want y'all guys to know that as long as you're being a good person, you're being open, you're being understanding, you have compassion, you are trying to hold yourself, you are holding yourself accountable and self-reflecting on your mistakes and trying to be the best person you can be, then you are making a bigger impact than you think you are. Because we need that in this world, especially now. Prayers for all the people that have lost. We have lost. And before I get into what I want to get into, there's something that I need to bring up, then I'll address it. And I have to understand, I'm going to let you guys know that the stuff that's going on now is nothing new. This stuff will continue to happen 5, 10, 15 years from now. Whether you guys have kids, whether your kids decide to have kids, there are some things that won't change, unfortunately. But I need you to understand, as long as you have good morals, do not let anybody stray you from your morals. Do not let anybody bring you out to be a bad person. Continue to do good in this world, understand? I bring out this necklace. If you don't understand what this necklace is, right now I have is a yin yang necklace. But for those of you who know the yin yang, there's the white side. The two colors are the white and black. And the white's mostly to represent the light, and the black is supposed to represent the darkness. And the two of them together are the balance of this world. It's not all sunshines and rainbows. There's a little black dot at the end of that white section. It's because sometimes in life you're gonna have to go through obstacles. You're gonna have to go through difficult conversations. And if you're not willing to have those difficult conversations and progress through those obstacles and stuff, then you're not gonna progress through life. And on the other side, there's darkness, and there's a dot of light. And understand that the world is sometimes filled with darkness. Do understand that not every day is going to be good, but there is something good in each day. And you have to understand that sometimes, as long as you're doing the best that you're doing okay. Even if that's just getting up and surviving through the day. Life sucks. But do not let life or anything, make you become worse. I apologize for my stuttering. But I really love the yin yang. It brings out balance, because sometimes there's good, And sometimes there's bad. And sometimes you gotta reminisce on both of them. Even now. Do not stop being a good person. Do not stop being a decent human being. We need that in this world. Understand? I know it's been like almost 2 years since I've been on this channel. I just had to get that out the way. But as I put this necklace away, I haven't worn this necklace in a minute. But you know what? I'll probably put it on just for the sake of this video. It's getting stuck in my hair. Oh, yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, I was bald ski. Well, almost close. And then I decided to grow my hair out. This has almost been a year since I've grown out this afro. So, are you going to get anything done to it? I probably am. I don't know. But I made this video for not only to address that reason, it's to let y'all guys know that yes, I'm alive. I'm here, and yeah. I hope y'all guys are doing well. So, what have I been exactly doing? Just going through life, paying bills, another day, another dollar. But I do have something to show y'all. I got this medal. Looks pretty cool. I'm very proud of this. So last year around November, I decided to do my first ever 5K called the Rocky Run. If you ever seen the movie Rocky, they had a little inspirational 5K run. You could do the 5K, the 10K, or the Italian Stallion, which is a half a marathon, and 13.1 miles to be exact. And I was like, you know what? Let me do a 5K. Why not? And yeah, I did it. So this hangs really right on my chair when I'm gaming and stuff. And yeah, other than that, pretty much nothing new besides my hair growing out. And I've been reading a lot more books lately. And don't mind this ginger around the corner. The question is, what's going on with this channel? Speaking of gaming, I do have two things to tell you. First thing, I was thinking, I was looking at you, I was looking at me, I was thinking, well, okay, so, I wanted to do a little sort of documentary, sort of. Well, I have a lot of games. I play a lot of games on this channel, as you can tell. And I have a lot of consoles. But there is some games that I haven't shown y'all. Probably you guys probably want to play. You want to see me play them. Or you just want to see like whatever, I don't know, challenges or something like that. If that's the case that you guys want to, I was going to plan on doing like a little documentary of all my consoles and all my games. If you are interested, I need you to click on that like button so that way you could see, it seems that you're interested in this type of things. Because right now, I can tell you the only person that really watches my videos is 3 people. And those 3 people are me, myself, and I, to be honest with you. There is a second thing that I want to mention, but it's kind of on the hold off. But once I put it out there, if you guys want to see this documentary to the video games, then I'll tell you probably later on the line. I don't know when I want to release the second thing. But speaking of the documentary, the power is in your hands when it comes to this documentary. If you want to see more, you gotta hit that like button. Other than that, if there's no likes, or if it doesn't hit that certain like goal, then I'm cutting it off right then and there. There's no point in me going forward if y'all guys aren't interested in this type of thing. Understand? I just want to let y'all guys know that I'm here, continuing to be a good, decent person. And one more thing that I'm going to bring out. So, this board right here that I have written in dry erase, I mostly keep this above my bed. That's right behind you. These things right here is what I remind myself, and I need you to also remind yourself. Understand? So as you can see here, and I'll go in a little quick detail. It's to be yourself. Always be yourself. Don't pretend to be something you're not. Always have empathy. A lot of people confuse empathy with sympathy. Sympathy is feeling bad for somebody. Empathy is trying to understand somebody's viewpoint, but also pushing them to be the best person they can be. Have faith. Have a little hope. Grind. Always grind. Get that bag. Chase that bag. Go for the gold. If you ain't grinding, what are you doing? You're human. Always remember that you're human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have mess ups. As long as you hold yourself accountable to those mess ups and mistakes, you can move forward. The moment you don't, and the moment you use excuses to everything, you're not going to progress. You're special. Always remember you're special. Nobody can copy you as much as they try to, especially with AI. They can never copy you 100%. One day at a time. Take things one day at a time. Sometimes I know it gets overwhelming, but focus on that day specifically and move on to the next day if you have to. Slow down. Sometimes, as us, I'm an overthinker, and if you're an overthinker like sometimes you can get hit with a lot of things. The best thing about being an overthinker is you can always predict the worst case scenario, and if you have that worst case scenario, it doesn't affect you as much if it already happens, which is the blessing in disguise. But do remember to slow down and take it easy. Stay calm. That's the same thing as slowing down, but also stay calm in the situations. A lot of things are mental, whether it's sports, video games, or even conversations and altercations. If you have a calm mind, you'll be able to think clearly and understand what you need to do. Because if you don't have a calm mind, you make a reckless move. That's why a lot of things are mental. Be consistent. Consistency is always a good sign. If you're being consistent, even if you're making 100% progress and then the next day you're making 50, as long as you're consistent, results will show. And that is something that I haven't been doing because I've been on a hiatus. So, yeah. Honesty. Honesty is the best policy. Simple as that. Learn new skills. Continue to learn. While you're on this planet, it doesn't matter if you're my age, a little bit younger than me, or you're twice my age. Always, as long as you're on this planet, you can always learn new skills. It can be as simple as cooking a new meal, a new recipe, or learning something you haven't learned before. Do understand that you're not going to be perfect at it, alright? Integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. When the cameras are off and nobody's watching, continue to do the right thing. Understand, this will separate you from a lot of things. Especially now, since everything is digital. Continue to do the right thing. Love yourself. And that is one thing that I'm still working on. Is to love yourself. A lot of times, you may have done mistakes in the past, or you may have gotten into situations that weren't your fault. Do not blame yourself for it. And if you happen to make a mistake, hold yourself accountable for it and try not to do the same mistake. And remember to love yourself along the process. Stay away from negativity. A lot of negativity is happening these days, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. And what's going on around in the world, try your best to remain positive and continue being a decent human being, like I mentioned. Accountability and making sure you're holding yourself accountable. If you messed up, acknowledge that you not only acknowledge that you messed up, try to improve from that mess up. ASAP. Loyalty. Just simple as you staying grounded. Discipline. I learned this at a young age. There's this song that we used to have in church when I used to go to church as often, and it was a song about discipline, and it's pretty much to do the right thing. I'm guessing you guys want the song. I can't sing, but I'll do it for you. So, so the song goes, I don't feel like it. And then you say, I don't feel like it. So, you know what? I'll just do it. So you'd be like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. But I gotta do it. But I gotta do it. And when I get to do it, there ain't nothing to it. There ain't nothing to it. I gotta discipline myself. I gotta discipline myself. DISCIPLINE. Discipline. Discipline means to train yourself to do the right thing. Say it again. All right, that's it. That's all the singing you get from me. I am not a singer. Do not put me on American Idol or America's Got Talent, all right? All right, and then last thing on this board is sometimes there are multiple solutions to solve a problem. Sometimes the two things can be true at once as well. Because there is one method, people think that there is one method of doing things. And that is not true all the time. Sometimes you can get a formula a different way. Perfect example is, I don't know if you guys ever played this, but this is a game card game card 24. Now, if you're old like me, damn. I'm not even old. But as you can see here, this is a card game. And pretty much what you're gonna do is there's 4 numbers that are on the card, and you have to use those 4 numbers in the equations, whether you can add the numbers, subtract the numbers, multiply the numbers, or divide the numbers, and you have to get the equation to equal the numbers to equal 24. So see this card right here. So for example, I have 2 14s, a 5, and a 1. And I can do as simple as 14 plus 14 equals 28. 28 minus 5 is 23. 23 plus 1 is 24. And you can do it a different way and go, let's see here. How would I do this a different way? Oh, okay. So another way you could do it is 14 minus 5 equals 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 14 is 24. You see how I got 2 solutions from this answer? I don't know why that took me so long to do. But you see how I got 2 methods from this one card, and they both equal 24. The same thing that you can do with life. I still don't understand why that took me so long. It's been a minute. I never won the 24 competition, spoiler alert. I did get to go though. But that's another story. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all guys know that I'm here. I hope y'all guys are doing well. I appreciate y'all if you made it to the end of this video. You guys want that video game documentary? Y'all know what to do. You're gonna hit that like button. Continue being a decent person on this planet and being a good human being. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And it's good to be back. And I don't got nothing else to say. I'll see y'all guys in the next video if you want it. If not,